video. Alright, so today's video is going to be about using the math class in Java. So you obviously must be wondering, what is the math class? So basically, the math class is a class that you can import that holds a bunch of functions and methods that can be used in your program. And you import it using this statement. It's going to be import java.lang.math and a semicolon. And I'll repeat it again. It is a class that you can import that holds a bunch of functions and methods that can be used in your program. Yep. Alright, so to demonstrate the full effect of the math function, or the math class, what we're going to do is have a bunch of system.out println statements. So let's just copy a bunch of those. Just, copy and pasting. Alright, so the first property or function of the math class, which I'll be showing you, is the power. So to do that, you just do math.pow, and then you have a parenthesis, and then you have a comma between that. And let's think of two numbers we can put in it. Let's do 4 and 3. Now, when you run this, you will see that you get 64, because 4 to the square root of 3 is equal to 64. So this is the 4 to the... Alright, so that's basically the power. The second one which we'll be using is math.seal. Alright, cool. So basically what this method does is it rounds like a decimal. Rounds a decimal to the highest integer value. So for example, since we used 4 and 3, let's just do 4.3 and then see what it rounds up to. See, it rounds to 5. So that's basically the math.seal function. A similar function is the math.floor function, which does basically the same thing, but rounds a decimal to the lowest integer value. So this should give me 4. Alright, so that's basically seal and floor, and it's pretty easy to remember because seal is ceiling, so that's going up, floor is going down, so that's how you remember it. After those two, there is the math, there's dot square root, and just for the sake of getting a good square root, I did 12. Yep, so 3.46 is the square root of 12. So pretty self-explanatory. Gets the square root of the value. Alright, so not only there's math.square root, there is minimum and maximum. So there's math.min. So since we're using 4 and 3 a ton, let's just keep doing that. So gets the min. Alright, now let's run this. Alright, perfect. See, 3 and 4. Not only is there is minimum and maximum, there's also absolute value. So let's just do the absolute value of 43, and let's run that. Should give us, ooh, I need another parenthesis. There you go. Pretty common mistake. Just remember your syntax. Once you get it, it should make sense. This is pretty much a syntax. You should have one parenthesis around this whole like math area, and then one parenthesis about around the numbers, and a comma between them depending on the case. Alright, so the next one, just to show that the math.abs function works. We'll do negative 43 just to make sure that you guys understand that it takes the absolute value. Alright, now not only is there the math.abs function, there's also a math.random function, which is one of the more common functions that you will see in Java. So right now when you click math.random, you see you'll get 0.06, 0.05, and basically this gives us a range between 0 and 1. And to alter this range, let's just do that again. You can multiply by example, let's go 10. And then when you do that, this range will go from 0 to 10. And basically to figure out how it affects the range, you see this 10 right here? It'll multiply with both bounds of the domain. So 10 times 0, that's 0, right? 10 times 1, that's 10. And to alter it, alter the lower value in this case, or the 0, you would add. So at the end of this, you might be like plus 5 or plus 3. And then, say example, if you did plus 3, if you did plus 3 at the end of that, the range would then be 3 to 13. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the math class. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments or give us an email. That'll also be linked in the description. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.